ਉਸ ਦਿਨ ਦੁਨੀ ਦੇ ਸ਼ਾਗ ਨਾਲ ਦਿਲ ਲਾ ਲਿਆ ਬੇਪਰਵਾਹ ਉਹ ਨਦੀਆਂ ਪਾਰ ਸਜਣ ਦਾ ਠਾਂ ਨਦੀਆਂ ਪਾਰ ਸਜਣ ਦਾ ਠਾਂ ਕਿਤੇ ਕੌਲ ਜ਼ਰੂਰੀ ਜਾਣ ਕਿਤੇ ਕੌਲ ਜ਼ਰੂਰੀ ਜਾਣ ਦੇ ਸ਼ਾਗ ਨਾਲ ਦਿਲ ਲਾ ਲਿਆ ਬੇਪਰਵਾਹ ਉਹ ਨਦੀਆਂ ਪਾਰ ਸਜਣ ਦਾ ਠਾਂ ਨਦੀਆਂ ਪਾਰ ਸਜਣ ਦਾ ਠਾਂ ਕਿਤੇ ਕੌਲ ਜ਼ਰੂਰੀ ਜਾਣ ਕਿਤੇ ਕੌਲ ਜ਼ਰੂਰੀ ਜਾਣ ਉਹ ਮੁੱਲਾ ਕਾਜੀ ਮੱਤੀ
Welcome to another episode of Questful Yogi, and we're here at Sunset Park to enjoy the Festival of Colors. The Festival of Colors is to help bring in spring, along with creating some brotherhood and sisterhood with love and harmony and peace. It's such a great festival, so I'm so excited about experiencing it today. It's going to be fantastic.
Of the 4th annual Festival of Colors in Las Vegas. Here we go! 3, 2, 1, Questful! All across the world today, all the kids and champagne, holy Mary, holy Mary, while we're dancing all the time. Hallelujah, hallelujah, it's a new song.
This is Johanna Beekman, and you're watching the Questful Yogi.
Everybody's starting a little yoga behind us. We're getting ready to move into some of the live bands, and I have a couple of band members here that have been with this festival since it started. Tell me your names.
My name is Titikshava Karunika Das.
And what do they call you for short?
Everybody calls me TK. That's cool.
TK. So I'm going to call him TK if that's okay. Tell me your name.
Janardan Das.
Janardan Das. So we just call you Janardan?
That's fine.
Perfect. Right on. So tell us about your involvement with this festival.
Well, we've been doing this festival for, I don't know, about 8 years, I guess.
Tell us the name of your band and the type of music that you play for this festival, because this is kind of a spiritual festival that's based around a yogic tradition, correct?
Yeah. The name of the group is Nam Rock. Nam means name in Sanskrit, so we use the holy name, or Hare Krishna, within a rock context.
On Questful Yoga, we always want to find what people are questing for. What was it? What were you questing for that helped you shift from a rock into a yogic style practice of music?
Well, I've been playing rock style, ever since I was a kid. But then when I joined Hare Krishna in 1979, I was shown how to actually dovetail my propensity for playing with the Vedic philosophy. So we take, the scriptures, Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, we take that philosophy, which is the ancient Vedic teachings of the great sages of India, and we incorporate those messages in the music along with the Maha Mantra.
So where else can we find you? Is there a website that we can find you at?
Yeah, we have namrock.com, NAMROCK.com, so you can visit us there. This is Nam Rock. You are watching Questful Yogi. Don't change that dial.
Press yourself up again. Your knees can stay on the ground if you need to. And then stick your butt up in the air, way back. That's a straight one. Downward dog, yeah, work. So breathe here. And just lift between your legs. You might bend one knee at a time and kind of walk it like you're walking the dog. Might do one of those.
We're here in Las Vegas, Nevada. We're at the Festival of Colors, which is a welcoming of spring. I'm with one of the yoga instructors here today that's going to be teaching a class. Billy Hovecki, how are you today, sir?
Doing good, Mike. Thanks.
Billy, you're located in Las Vegas, Nevada, and you've been doing a yoga practice for a few years now. What made you shift into the yoga work that you do now?
I was a little too stressed out, and yoga gave me an opportunity to begin to quiet some of the thinking, feelings that I had going through, and begin to listen to what was coming through my heart.
So what were you questing for then? Were you questing for a quiet heart, quiet mind, or?
Just some peace, and so I essentially relaxed more and gave me harmony.
I know that you do this great practice with so many different styles that you teach, from mudras, hand mudra gestures, to connected yoga, to partner yoga, to hug healing. Tell us a little bit about these things.
Yoga's ancient, and there's so many different methods to help us essentially reach a place of peace and harmony within ourselves. And that can range from, controlling the breath in different ways. It can range from placing your hands in different ways, as well as the body, of course, which is probably the most popular thing in the United States these days, is the asana and the postures. And then also, if you infuse that perhaps with friends and even strangers, a new element can arise where you can begin to also recognize that peace and harmony is within them as well. And so a variety of different partner poses can happen. Sometimes we do extended hugs, which has a healing all on its own.
This Questful Yogi is very grateful, because I know I started taking classes with Billy a while back and started incorporating some hug healing into Rudis Yoga, and now I'm lucky enough to have you teaching with us. If you had a message that you wanted to share with the audience, what would that be?
Enjoy life. And that can show up in a variety of ways. But do your best to remember that life is good, and we have an opportunity and a choice at all times to acknowledge that and celebrate that.
Right on. You heard it here on Questful Yogi. Don't change that channel.
This is Billy Hovecki with the Questful Yogi. Don't change that channel. Peace in, peace out.
All right, we're back with Questful Yogi, and we have one of the performers here that's going to be performing us this afternoon for this wonderful Festival of Colors. Tell us your name.
I'm Johanna Beekman.
Johanna Beekman. So Johanna, you have a couple of different styles of music that you play out here. You do a call and response plus kind of a flow jam, right?
Yeah. I just developed an album for restorative yoga, and I have a kirtan album that's more call and response, high energy.
Right on. So now, one of the things that we're always looking for in Questful Yoga is we want to find out what you're questing for. So it sounds like you had some music prior and now you're shifting. What is the quest that's going on with you?
Well, the quest is for really peace in my body and peace in my soul, and being able to share that experience with others. I was hit by a drunk driver about 5 or 6 years ago, and it shifted my life. I'd already been into yoga and meditation. I was introduced to kirtan at a young age by Krishna Das and Ram Das, and then something just snapped, and I was already a yoga teacher, and my doctor said, you cannot practice yoga anymore.
Wow.
And I started chanting, and that became my main practice. And then I came back to the yoga, infused the two things, and call it lullaby yoga. It's restorative yoga with live music. The response has been exactly the same. People are excited that it's bringing them deeper into their practice. So my main journey towards yoga is healing. That we can find that peace within ourselves, and then other people, we radiate that peace, and other people become more peaceful by being around us.
Absolutely. I agree with that 100%. So now, how did you get connected with the Festival of Colors?
Well, I've been touring for about 18 months. I bought an RV van and gave up my home, and I've been touring, and so we're kind of seeing if we can infuse this high energy event with some deep devotional healing.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yo, what's up? This is Nako, and you're watching Questful Yogi.
We're here with Questful Yogi. We're at the Festival of Holi's, and I just ran into one of the star performers today, Larissa Stowe. How are you?
I'm awesome. Thank you.
So, Larissa, I understand that you've been performing for quite a while. You work a lot of different types of energy into your performance. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
Along with your music.
Absolutely. We like to take ourselves on a journey through the chakras. And so we work a lot with that. It's like let go and then let that love back in.
Let me ask you, what got you into this path, into this quest for the journey that you're doing now?
Honestly, it was 9/11. I was traumatized by 9/11, and I really needed to stay in my heart. I felt like a lot of fear come up, and so I just turned to peace prayers and to mantra to really soothe myself and keep myself open and keep myself heart-centered. And honestly, I had no idea that that would parlay into kirtan and this whole world, because I'd been like in the whole pop rock, like the club scene, and more in the singer-songwriter festival scene. So that was a huge shift for me. But I was so nourished by the mantra and peace prayers that I couldn't go back.
Beautiful. So how did you connect with the Festival of Holi's?
Actually,
Festival of Colors, where we're at right now.
Yeah. I believe that TK, who has the Namrak band here, he saw us either at Bhakti Fest or Shakti Fest and thought we would be a good fit for this festival.
Awesome.
We tend to be more high energy, so.
And so Bhakti and Shakti are two great festivals that are coming up. And Shakti is in May next month.
Yes,
right?
yes.
You'll be performing there.
Yeah, we're performing there on Saturday night at 6 p.m. on main stage.
So that's going to be beautiful. Yeah. So if you had a message that you wanted to share with our audience, what would you tell them?
Okay, this is a time to let ourselves really connect to the divinity, the wisdom within ourselves, and to give ourselves permission to be fully human too. In the sense of we have all this stuff moving through us. We feel the suffering that's going on in the world, and we can't pretend it's not there. So giving ourselves permission to really release that, be honest about that, so that we can connect deeper with each other, really be real with each other rather than pretending, and opening. Once we release that, then we open to all the goodness, all the love, all the light, all the connection. This is Larissa Stowe from Larissa Stowe and Shakti Tribe, and you're watching Questful Yogi.